Yes, please. Thank you very much, Rohit. Yeah, good afternoon to everyone. I again welcome you all to this series of webinars which we are organizing as a part of the Azadi ka Amrit Mahotsav. We have been doing a lot of lectures, a lot of presentations, and we have been connecting on various subjects. Today we have, when we were in the ministry, there was an issue of electrifying, the entire all the villages in the country, but there were areas which were not economically viable to be connected to the grid. So those areas or those villages were taken up on a mission mode basis. And I think so today we are proud to say that almost all the villages in the country are electrified. Mr. Tayde today is going to give us a good presentation on how the electrification has been done through the solar microgrid. Solar has got extensive use. It can be offline, it can be, or it can give you through the grid, or it can be off grid also. So I welcome you, Mr. Tayde, and I think that today's lecture is really going to give an insight as to how in a mission mode manner we have been able to connect all the villages and electrify them and give them power. You give power to a village and you change the entire life of the village. This has happened in the villages where we gave electricity around in 2001 through the biomass systems. There was a lot of activity which comes up once the villages are electrified. I think you will agree with me. The women, they had more time, they can do more activities, children can learn, study better. So all these things, and of course, safety becomes very important once the villages are lighted. So over to Mr. PB Singh to introduce Mr. Tayde for his profile. And then of course, we will be listening to Mr. Tayde. Thank you very much and welcome once again.
Thank you, madam.
Ma'am, CEO sir is with us.
Yeah, please, Dr. Saxena. Old links with MEDA.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Tayde, to be with us. In fact, Dr. Dhamija has told the background of village electrification. In fact, we will look forward for your insight into this subject. This is becoming extremely important. Decentralized power generation and decentralized way of doing things is becoming very, very important, and we look forward for your specific lecture, and would also request at this occasion to be regularly connected to Skill Council for Green Jobs, because we need a lot of help for rural skilling and trainings. PBG, please introduce the speaker for the audience.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. I'll welcome to the 45th series of webinar. Today, we have a very experienced, learned, distinguished speaker who will be sharing his expertise and experience on electrification of unelectrified villages through solar microgrid. Mr. Prafulla Tayde is currently working in Maharashtra Energy Development Agency, MEDA, as a government of Maharashtra as a general manager. By profession, he is engineer and also management postgraduate from IMT Ghaziabad. He was also completed diploma in energy, sustainability and environment from University of California, USA in the year 2022. The core working area of Mr. Tayde are bioenergy, solar energy, wind energy, rural microgrids, industrial waste, municipal solid waste, urban waste to power generation, and rural development programs. Mr. Tayde published several articles and papers in different magazines and journals. He is interviewed by GTV, DD, on waste to energy topics. He's received several appreciations letters, certificates from government as well as universities. Among 60 alumni, those accorded as a SCGJ icon from SCGJ Government College of Engineering from 1980
Hello.
There's no voice.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, your voice is not audible.
I think he's got stuck.
Sir, are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is audible now, sir.
यही पे इंटरनेट का ही प्रॉब्लम.
I think please go ahead. It is quite audible.
Hello,
Absolutely no.
sir.
Yeah.
Shall I start, madam?
Please, I think Mr. Yes, please. Please, the screen is all yours. Please enlighten us. Thank you.
Go ahead. Yes, your voice.
Yeah.
So shall I start, madam?
Yes, yes, please. Please go ahead.
Okay. So good afternoon to all. Thank you, Dr. Dhameja, madam, Dr. Saxena, sir, Mr. Singh, and Vibhas ji, of course, for giving me opportunity to present this title, Electrification of Unelectrified Villages through Solar Microgrid. Actually, MEDA did solar biomass-based microgrid in 2009 to 12 under VSP program, Village Energy Security Program. But now we have taken some shift from biomass to solar. So right now, my presentation will consist of 3 parts. First 40 minutes, I will give presentation, technical details of the project implemented in Makhla. Then another 10 minutes, 6 to 7 minutes for film, which is actually taken at Makhla village. And then we will take a question answer session. Okay, so we will start with the presentation. So this is something about my organization, MEDA, Maharashtra Energy Development Agency, which is established on 26 July 1985. Basically, the objective or mandate to the MEDA is development of new and renewable sources based project in the state. Then propose renewable energy and energy conservation policy, coordinate with departments, state discoms, transcos for development of renewable energy projects. Then advise, assist and guide central and state government for development and deployment of RE projects and its schemes. Also, you all are aware that MEDA is a state nodal agency for Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. We are working under the aegis of MNRE. And then also we are working with the Ministry of Power through its state BE, Bureau of Energy Efficiency. And we are working as a state designated agency for Bureau of Energy Efficiency. Then MEDA is also a state agency for implementation of renewable purchase obligations and renewable energy certificates in the state of Maharashtra. We are implementing central and states renewable energy project schemes, propose and establish RE projects under MP, MLA, DPDC funds and funds under various state department and local bodies. And right now I am heading Amravati division, which consists of five districts, and I am implementing mostly DPDC schemes and our HO schemes at this stage. Since 2018, I am transferred at Amravati and working here. This is the renewable energy scenario of the Maharashtra state. So all sources are given on one side. Sources are wind, small hydro, bagasse, biomass, MSW, then industrial waste and solar. The potential is given on one side, and then the capacity installation done till the date in the Maharashtra. Wind, as far as Maharashtra, wind potential is around 98,000 megawatt, and we have exploited more than 5,000 megawatt till the date. Then for small hydro, the potential is 732 megawatt, and we have exploited 370 megawatt. Then bagasse cogeneration, we are extremely doing well in this sector. The potential is 3,650, and till the date we have exploited 2,339. I think it's highest in the country. Then biomass, out of 781, we have implemented so far 215 megawatt projects. Then for MSW, we are lagging here. We have implemented only one project at Solapur. Then for industrial waste, out of 350 megawatt, we have implemented more than 45 megawatts projects. Then for solar power projects, we have achieved more than 2,700 megawatt projects in the state. Till that date, in total, we have executed more than we are around to the nearer 11,000 megawatt projects in the state. This is the Meghat area, where right now Meghat is located in the state of Maharashtra in Amravati district, and Meghat is basically tiger reserve, and there are various type of restriction for setting up discoms facilities in that reserve area. This is located on a southern offshoot of the Satpura hill range in the central India, called Gavilgarh Hills in the Indian state of Maharashtra. Meghat area was declared a tiger reserve in 1974, and still we can see many foreigners and Indian tourists came to watch the tigers there. The total area of the reserve is around 1,677 square kilometer, and the reservoir is a catchment area for 5 major rivers: Khandu, Khapra, Sitna, Gadga, and Dolar, all of which are the tributaries of the river Tapti. And that's why there are, due to these challenges, reservoir forest, then hilly area, mountains everywhere, there are still 24 villages in Meghat. Those are not electrified by means of conventional electricity. Due to these natural challenges, various challenges, forest range area, cover tiger, and other demographic constraints. So this is the details of the solar microgrid project set up by us. Makhla. Actually, Makhla is a big village. We do have at that time a financial constraint. We do have only 70 lakhs with us. That's why we have chosen one part of Makhla, which is called Temburni Pada. This is located in Chikaldara district, Amravati. Then the objective of the project was to provide maximum uninterrupted power supply to the household in the conventionally unelectrified villages through the solar energy. Actually, we have implemented Saubhagya scheme of central government in this village, but that power, solar energy, was not suffice for villagers. So we decided to go for this uninterrupted power supply project. Then we have installed 37.8 kilowatt project, and the fund source for this project was ITDP, Integrated Tribal Development Project Office, Dharni. It is taken from District Annual Tribal Subplan, and of course we have been given task by district collector to implement this project. The project work order cost is 69 lakh 9,000. This is the aerial view of village Makhla. You can see how difficult terrain is this, and you can see our project Makhla in one corner of the village and our station. This is the location of the village. It is approximately 94 kilometer tar road from Amravati, and 10 kilometer there is a Kacha road. We have to reach from Semadao to Makhla through that Kacha road. The nearby railway station is more than 100 kilometer, and airport is more than 250 kilometers. This is the background of the village, because I told in the initial session that there is no electricity available, and the nearest grid available from Makhla is 10 kilometers away. And the whole area is mountainous forest area, and it is a part of Meghat Tiger Reserve. There are 154 tribal families living there, and we have accessed their energy requirement, which is total village energy requirement is around 200 units per day. And this is the solution we offered to them. We have set up a hybrid mini grid with solar and energy storage, and then electric connection was given to each household. 24 right now, the energy availability in each house is 24 hours. Even in this monsoon session, we have autonomy around 7 days. Then fully automated plant is in operation. Advanced IoT platforms for data monitoring is there, and more than the guarantee of the project is more than 10 years. These are the technical details of the project. So we have put 117 numbers of 335 watt panel, totaling capacity 39.195 kilowatt, and 5 kilowatt 6 numbers inverters are deployed there. Then battery of 100 Ah 48 volt, 23 numbers of battery totaling 0.4 kWs capacity is been deployed there. Then we have given 7 watt LED lamps and sockets, 2 numbers for each household. Also, the villagers do have a small DC fan with them. Every home has a DC fan of 20 watt, DC fan as well as AC fan with them. And now around 25% of the villagers have taken television sets, which is running on this microgrid. Then we have deployed solar street lights of 7 watt LED and with 12 volt and 40 Ah battery. Total 20 numbers of solar street lights also been there. Then this is the biggest advantage. Multi-grain flour mill atta chakki has been deployed. 2 HP, 2 numbers atta chakki are there. And now villagers have not to travel for 25 kilometers to grind their atta. This is the PV details. The capacity is 37.8 kilowatt. And then the annual generation potential is 40 megawatt hour. Daily approximate generation is 100 units per day. We have installed 335 watt peak PEBS Penar India modules there. Then the structure is ground mounted. Of course, there is no building, and it will last for next 25 years. This life of panel is. These are the snapshot of the modules. Then this is the energy storage details. This is the energy storage house. This project is being implemented with the help of Ampere Hour company. That is one of the leading company which is providing technologies in India. Then the total capacity, as told earlier, it is 110.4, and the cells are LFP prismatic cells. Then the container is IP protected, IP55 protected, having 50 mm glass wool insulated, and it is having forced air cooling system, automatic fire suppression, and the guarantee of this storage is around 10 years. This is some technical part of the project. DC junction box, this is SPDs, then battery bank and bus bars connection you can see. This is inside that battery storage system, battery of 100 Ah, 48 volts and 23 numbers, totaling capacity 110.4. Then these are the single phase inverters, 5 kilowatt, 6 numbers of inverters are interconnected with each other with the isolation transformer. And this is the display unit. Display unit, you can see we have trained a local village energy committee member for operation of this project. He can easily monitor all these parameters: voltage, current, power, then load current, load frequency, load voltage. Each parameter can be, even battery current and battery charge discharge cycle can be monitored. Then this is the distribution lines and poles. Those are erected in the village. In case if after some time, after few years, if conventional power comes to the village, they can use the same infrastructure. We have made the compatible infrastructure for conventional lights also. And these are the solar street lights, 7 watt, 12 volt, 40 Ah battery and 50 watt solar modules. 20 numbers of solar lights have been deployed. And this is the monitoring with IoT. We can get the real-time access to all plant data. Right now, there is no range, but we can get data through data loggers. Even sometimes there is an intermittent range. We can have data at some time, but through the data logger system, we can access all the data. And the company is taking data at Pune office through these data loggers. Real-time access to all the plant data, then the remote control of site operations. Advanced data analytics is there, easy integration with the third-party platforms, and then local backup when internet is not available is also there. This is the snapshot of the project. This project was commissioned last year before 8 days before Diwali, and due to this, the villagers got very happy and they celebrated Diwali with very enthusiasm. Then this is the benefit to the village. This is these are 2 atta chakkis deployed in the village. We are giving 24/7 electricity. Right now, the village is having 24/7 electricity available, even in the season of monsoon. Then lights and charging sockets in each house have been deployed. Street lighting for the village. Then 2 flour mills and capability to add generation capacity in future. This is we can add capacity if we got another fund from department. We can add the capacity for this project. This is the village resource center started at village Makla, Tembundidana. Now villagers don't have to travel for 50 kilometers at Chikaldara to have the all government scheme information and to fill their forms. this is all online. He's operating. He's the operator. We can see he's very happy right now in photographs. And this is a full-fledged inverter. This is a laptop and printer is working on our project. These are some snapshots from in the village. TV is deployed in houses right now. They can see the world news. They can connect with the whole world right now. This is the photographs. A corner photograph is taken at night, and now you can see the all street lights are illuminated. And the next generation is very happy right now. You can see my photographs with the next generation of the village. Actually, we have implemented 3 projects in Meghat area till the date. The first project was Chopan, which was implemented 2 years back. It is having 24 kilowatt capacity. The second one was Reta. It is also located in Chikaldara, Taluka of district Amravati. It is having capacity 29.4 kilowatt. And this one is the third project, having the highest capacity of 38.8 kilowatt. So now next proposed solar microgrid projects are there. We are also planning projects in Makhla, remaining part of the Makhla, capacity of which will be 49 kilowatt. Then Madi Zarap is another village located in Chikaldara, having 155 numbers of household, and the proposed capacity is 40 kilowatt. Then Borata Kheda, having population of having household of 251 household, and we have proposed capacity of 63 kilowatt there. And then Raipur, this one will be the biggest, the Chikaldara, and it is having 388 households and 91 kilowatt capacity. Microgrid will be proposed in this year. Actually, after success of these demonstration projects, MEDA has requested government of Maharashtra for taking this scheme as a regular scheme and taking lessons from this pilot solar microgrid project installed and commissioned by MEDA. Government of Maharashtra has come up with the policy for setting up a decentralized solar microgrid projects in the villages of remote areas. On 31st December 2020, the policy has got published, and unelectrified villages now will get 100% financial assistance. Under these projects, now we are planning every year we are planning 20 villages every year, and rupees 40 crores will be provided by state government for setting up these projects. The procedure and criteria of implementation of the scheme will be determined by Department of Energy. Actually, the criteria has been already out. The non-electrified villages can be energized through the scheme. And these are the another 24 villages where we have implemented this Saubhagya scheme, and you can see more than 3,661 individual households have been illuminated through solar home light systems, having capacity of 250 watt panel, 7 lights, and 1 DC fan. And this is the major achievement in Amravati division. And there is not a single village which is being left, which is not electrified through the solar. All the villages have been covered till the date. And now I would like to show you the actual documentary film which has been taken at the village Makhla.
MEDA पर्वतरांगा म्हणजे महाराष्ट्राचं वैभव. प्रत्येक पर्वतरांग आपलं वैविध्य जपणारे, जैवविविधतेच्या या संपन्नतेनं नटलेल्या महाराष्ट्रातील सातपुडा पर्वतरांगेत वसलेलं मेळघाट, कड्या कपारीतून बहरलेल्या निसर्गाच्या सानिध्यात
It has not started.
अमरावती या शहरापासून तब्बल 125
Tayde?
Madam.
Video is not visible.
Madam?
Visible. There is no video. Yeah. Only the
Video
voice
is
is
not
there.
visible. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, can you play the video from your side?
Yes.
मेळघाट. पर्वतरांगा म्हणजे महाराष्ट्राचं वैभव. प्रत्येक पर्वतरांग आपलं वैविध्य जपणारी, जैवविविधतेच्या या संपन्नतेनं नटलेल्या महाराष्ट्रातील सातपुडा पर्वतरांगेत वसलेलं मेळघाट. कड्या कपारीतून बहरलेल्या निसर्गाच्या सानिध्यात कोरकू या जमातीचे अस्तित्व आहे. अमरावती या शहरापासून तब्बल 125 किलोमीटर अंतरावर असलेले टेंभूर निढाणा हे दुर्गम गाव. एकीकडे देश स्वातंत्र्याचा हीरक महोत्सव साजरा करीत होता, तरीही टेंभूर निढाणा या गावात 2019 पर्यंत वीज नव्हती.
कोणाच्या घरात उजेड असायचा तर कोणाच्या घरात नसायचं. आधी तर सोलर पण नव्हता, कंदिलावर काम चालवायचो आम्ही.
आधी घरात अंधार असायचा. अन्न शिजवताना अन्नामध्ये किडे कचरा पडायचा. आम्ही अंधारामुळे असं अन्न खायचो. नाईलाज होता.
आता पूर्वी कसं व्हायचं, अंधारात साप येतोय घरात का विंचू येतोय की काय येतोय आम्हाला काय माहितीच नव्हतं पडायचं. आधी आमच्या गुराढोरांना बकऱ्यांना बिबट्या घेऊन जायचा. अंधारामुळं आमच्या गल्लीत येऊन कुत्रे पण घेऊन जायचा, शिकार करायचा. आता गेल्या 1-1.5 वर्षाआधी सौभाग्य योजनेअंतर्गत जी लाईट आम्हाला दिली गेली त्यांनी थोडाफार प्रकाश होता आमच्या घरात. पण आता जो लाईट तुम्ही लावलाय महाऊर्जाने गव्हर्नमेंट तर्फे, तर त्यांनी बराच फरक पडलाय. गावात उजळलंय आमचं गाव आता.
सौभाग्य योजनेअंतर्गत 2020 मध्ये महाऊर्जाकडून गावांमध्ये सौर घरगुती दिवा प्रणालीमार्फत वीज पोहोचविण्यात आलेली आहे. परंतु शाश्वत व निरंतर विद्युत पुरवठा होण्याच्या दृष्टीने सौर मायक्रोग्रिड प्रकल्पाची स्थापना करण्यात आली. महाऊर्जातर्फे ITDPच्या निधीतून या ठिकाणी सोलर मायक्रोग्रिड प्रकल्पाची स्थापना करण्यात आली. हा प्रकल्प 37.8 किलोवॅट क्षमतेचा आहे. या प्रकल्पात SPV मॉड्यूल प्लांटद्वारे दिवसभर DC विद्युत ऊर्जा तयार करण्यात येते. तयार झालेली विद्युत ऊर्जा बॅटरी मॅनेजमेंट सिस्टीमद्वारे जमा करण्यात येते. त्यानंतर DC ऊर्जा AC ऊर्जेमध्ये बदलण्यात येते. विद्युत पोल व केबलद्वारे लाभार्थ्यांच्या घरी पुरविण्यात येते.
वीज आल्यापासून आम्हाला बराच फायदा झाला. आम्ही TV बघू शकतो, घरात लाईट आहे, मोबाईल चार्ज करू शकतो. नाहीतर आम्हाला 10-12 किलोमीटर लांब जावं लागायचं मोबाईल चार्ज करायसाठी स्पेशल.
आम्ही रात्री चांगला स्वयंपाक करू शकतो. आम्हाला स्पष्ट सगळं दिसतं. जगातील सर्व घडामोडी आता घर बसल्या आम्हाला कळू लागल्यात. वीज आल्यामुळे आमची मुलं कधी पण अभ्यास करू शकतात.
आता वीज आल्यापासनं आमचे मुलं पण 10-11 वाजेपर्यंत रात्री झोपत नाहीत. आम्ही सुद्धा मग कामावरनं घरी आल्यानंतर त्यांच्यासोबत थोडं अभ्यासाला बसू शकतो, त्यांना पुस्तक दाखवू शकतो आणि त्यांना अभ्यास करताना बघून आम्हालाही जरा बरं वाटतं. आम्ही जे नाही करू शकलो आमची मुलं करू शकत आहेत. हा लाईट आल्यापासनं आमच्या जीवनात बरीच सुविधा झाली आहे, सपोर्ट झाला आहे आम्हाला. आता आम्हाला सगळं दिसू शकतं. स्वयंपाकघरात स्वयंपाकाला त्रास होत नाही, सगळं व्यवस्थित झालं आता.
मेडाद्वारे मेळघाटमधील अतिदुर्गम भागांमध्ये एकूण 248 सौर कृषी पंप बसविण्यात आले.
आम्ही कधीच गहू नव्हता पेरला, पण आता गहू पेरतोय, चना पेरू लागलोय, भाजीपाला पण उगवतो. म्हणजे आम्हाला हे सोलरमुळे बरीच सुविधा झाली आहे.
मेडाद्वारे सौर ऊर्जेवर चालणारी पीठ गिरणी देखील टेंभूर निढाणा या गावात स्थापित करण्यात आली आहे. सौर ऊर्जा प्रकल्पाचा लाभ मिळालेले मेळघाटातील टेंभूर निढाणा हे तिसरे गाव आहे. यापूर्वी धारणी तालुक्यातील चोपाण व चिखलदरा तालुक्यातील रेट्याखेडा येथे सौर ऊर्जा प्रकल्प कार्यान्वित करून घरोघरी वीज पोहोचविण्यात आली आहे.
मी महाऊर्जाला धन्यवाद करतो. त्यांनी आमच्या आयुष्यात प्रकाश आणला, तर आम्ही आनंदी आहोत आणि मनापासून धन्यवाद करतो.
या प्रकल्पामुळे गावकऱ्यांना 24 तास वीज मिळू लागली आहे. गावात वीज आल्याने गावकऱ्यांना मोठा दिलासा, आनंद आणि समाधान मिळालेलं आहे.
Yes, sir. And now, sir, you may shoot your screen, sir. Thank you.
So now you have all seen the actual feedback of villagers. Everybody is getting very delighted and happy with the installation of this project. Now they all villagers are enjoying 24/7 electricity through this microgrid. And now one of the interesting thing is the remaining 21 villagers now asking for similar projects in their villages also. And one thing I would like to share with you that this project has been selected by CSIS, means Center for Strategic and International Studies USA, Washington, for the award last year. And in the month of July, the award ceremony was there in Washington DC. Unfortunately, I could not attend due to some technical reasons, but this has been awarded.
Such a pleasure.
So, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You may continue, sir.
In next 2 years, I am planning for next 21 villages, and we will definitely complete all these 21 villages if we got fund from Government of Maharashtra. And thank you very much for SCGJ for giving me opportunity to present this case study of Makla village. Thank you very much. And now questions are welcome.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Tayde. And I can recall my visit to Chikaldara when I went to see the 1 megawatt wind energy. You know, I was going en route to Kasai village. If you remember, we had done some west villages, and it was en route. We had stayed in Amravati, and I'd gone to Chikaldara and seen the 1 megawatt, wind project. I hope that is still working, or is it?
Actually,
no, see the difference. See the difference in technology. That time there was a lot of, we wanted to know the generation. What is the generation in the wind? You know, so there weren't such elaborate systems, not such modern systems where you could measure all the even the radiation, the wind speed, all this, and you can get in this thing. And I'm very delighted. Only thing is that in this village there is no other commercial activity except the flour mills. That is what we had also found, that atta chakki is one of the main commercial activities which these people do. Besides that, they don't have much, but the facility which is created by providing them 24/7 lighting, that is unimaginable. You see leopards you showed, that was a big problem in that village also. Night they used to get so many wild animals into the village. So these things have really, and I congratulate you and compliment you for and I feel that you should take it forward in a very, you should be, your goal should be that you have to reach out to these 21 villages also and set the ball rolling there. So if there are any questions, Dr. Saxena, would you like to, or if there are any questions? I am overwhelmed and I'm very happy to see the villagers and the connect you made with the villagers. Doctor, any questions? So is it only through
mute?
Dr. Saxena is mute. Is it only through the solar you are going through, or you are doing biomass, or
solar? Madam, there is a lot of restriction from Forest Department for collection of this biomass. Otherwise, we can also set up the biomass-based gasifier projects there.
Yeah. What is the restriction? They don't.
They don't allow to pick up this forest waste or residue from the jungles. That
there is some tribal act also, no, where the produce from the forest is for the tribals only, no?
yeah.
So they are allowed. Yeah.
Actually, we
I
have
have been to,
set
yeah,
up.
Johar district also, the Johar district, there also the tribal villages were in a very poor shape. I don't know whether Maharashtra or MEDA has done anything for those villages in Johar district near Bombay.
Yeah, they are also doing in Johar, madam, Johar
Yeah.
Thana. That is under jurisdiction of Mumbai, actually. Mumbai.
Yeah. I had gone there. That time it was very bad. It was long back in 2000 when we were doing the West projects. I had visited.
That was, I think, Mokhada, near Mokhada,
Yeah.
village. One in
There is,
in Amravati, Boratakeda and Chopan, where these VSP projects were set up. Initially, they ran very fine, but after due to several restrictions from forest and collection of this biomass, woody biomass was major challenge there. That's why, unfortunately, now they are
in the other villages in Maharashtra also, the collection, though we had a barter system of collection that if you give the wood, then you will get the electricity in return. But then it didn't work much because again the collection was there. We even linked plantations with this, that they should plant more, but it was not very successful. I want to compliment, and I think there's a compliment in the chat box also for you, that it is solid work which you have done. The happiness you have seen on the face of the villagers, I think that should be very encouraging and motivating for you to take this forward.
Madam, I request all of you to come and visit this village so that you can see the.
Yeah. I have traveled so many times to Nagpur on this road, and I have traveled to Chikaldara also, and the landscape is just too beautiful.
Yes.
The mountains and the waterfalls which you have shown, you took me back to the days when I was touring those places.
Right now, we are also planning one big storage project of around 8 to 10 megawatt capacity in Chikaldara, where we have set up this 2 megawatt project.
Yeah.
So this project will come up, its work will start immediately in December or January this year.
Okay. And any other wind, that time wind people were facing a lot of problems from the farmers in getting the land and all that. So all those things are not an issue now.
We do have MEDA's own land there. We do have around 52 hectares of land in Chikaldara. Okay. So we are setting up our project on our own land. Okay. Similarly, in last 4 years, I have implemented more than 200 crore schemes in these 5 districts. Of course, major share is from MEDA under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Director General Ravindra Jagtap sir and ADG sir. And I am also getting fund from 5 districts collector. And more than 200 crore schemes have been implemented so far.
So there is one question which Dr. Saxena had also raised, and he had also shown interest, that the 20 projects which are coming up in solar, what about capacity building for the local people there? Would you like to, Skill Council would certainly like to, be involved in this capacity building for these solar projects, 20 villages which you are taking up. So the local people, how are you training them? How are you?
No, actually, I don't know right now any mechanism, but we have formed one village energy committee there.
Yeah.
But it is very difficult task to maintain their tempo because collection of electricity bills from each household through the metered. We have installed all the meter system in each household, and capacity building is the major lacuna where we need to work. So we will definitely ask your council to help for this.
Yeah, we have regular skilling and training. We've got about 44 qualification packs, but most of them are in the solar sector. And we have training partners all over the country. Wherever we see a project or we come across a project or we are invited for a project, we do take up training activities for the local people. So that is what I think we should shortlist your 20 villages and we should connect with you where we can take up, through our local training partners, or of course MEDA is there. And this will really help you. As you said, this is a very big shortcoming. It is a big lacuna, a gap. That is what I felt, in all those projects also, though we trained the operators, but the training which you give, the vendor gives, it is not sufficient to retain those people. Even the money, because he has no progression in his career. He has no further, here when he's trained, he knows that if he's working here, he can work in some other project also. So I would, request you to connect. I think you can put your email ID in the chat box, though it should not be difficult to reach you. And for these 20 villages, we will try to reach you out and see how we can cooperate and we can assist you in the skilling.
For sustainability, capacity building and IEC are the major important factors.
Yeah.
Those are need to be incorporated in next 20 villages.
See, the tempo has changed, the atmosphere has changed, but when we were going to the villages, there was a lot of resistance.
Yes, yes.
You know, in Bengal, they returned all the money for the West projects. They says, we want the bijli, tar wali bijli. So now I think that inertia or that mental this thing must have been over when you had given them. They know that solar is equally good and it can sustain them. You know, the battery banks. Yeah, the battery banks, you have again the big ones, which I saw in the governor's house. So you think that these, how many you have put, 100 and how many batteries you have put?
23 batteries.
So maintaining them, you must have employed somebody.
5-year operation maintenance CMC contract is with the company. And after that, villagers have to maintain it.
Okay. So if there are no other questions, I think I can thank you. And again,
thank you very much, Mr. Prafulla. It was in fact, very interesting, the discussion with you and Dr. Dhameja. I was very carefully listening because she was quite involved in various village electrification programs. But all the more, any questions from the audience, please, or anything you would like to know? And as she was suggesting, we'll be very happy to connect with you for capacity building program. And let us see how best, because these days now it is even possible to do online trainings. So things have become slightly easy, but nevertheless, let us connect with each other. And once again, thank you very much from the Skill Council for Green Job site.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.